Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday. This video, we are looking at the NBA picks for tonight. Got a final couple games of the play-in tournament. Bulls in Miami. And then we have the Timberwolves going up against the Thunder for the final spot in the West. Let's go ahead and get into it. As always, if you enjoy the videos, appreciate the like button, subscribe if you have not already. Keeping it simple in this video, 4 props only. Probably stick to that going forward if this has success. But we've seen some lower scoring games in these play-ins at times. Teams are playing defense actually, just with how meaningful these games are. So you have some props that are lower than you might expect during the regular season, but that's just because games have typically been better defensively. Although these guys are playing huge minutes, like the Timberwolves guys playing well over 40 minutes as starters. So you are going to get more playing time, especially with today being a must-win for all of these teams. So for the first spot we're looking at is going over 2 points, rebounds, and assists. And I'm taking the over on Karl Anthony Towns. His number's at 38 only. It's lower than Anthony Edwards, who you probably expect to bounce back, but a very, very dreadful shooting night for him against the Lakers. Going up against the Thunder, the Thunder don't really have any center to match up to Tech Cat. And I don't know if Gobert will play or not. He's questionable, maybe not. But either way, it's a mismatch for Cat down low. He should be able to have success rebounding. The Thunder just don't have any big man to keep up with him. So I expect the Timberwolves to go through Cat a lot. And he's going to be aggressive with the scoring. He's going to give you rebounds. And we've seen him even flirt with a lot of assists recently as well. Another over that I like is going over to the assist prop. And you can get Nikola Vucevic at just 2.5 assists. And this is a center that is one of the better passing big men in the league. He can give you, a lot of the times, he'll give you 3, 4, 5 assists a game. He had 4 last game. The April 9th game was meaningless for them. And then, he's typically been in that range all during the regular season. This might get bumped up to 3, I would say. You could see more defense in this type of game against the Heat, but 3 assists for a guy like Vooch who's going to play so many minutes matching up to Bam. Just think it's a no-brainer. You could take his PRA, which I also do like, at 29.5. But I still think the assists look good as well. Looking at an under in PRA potentially would be Bam Adebayo's been struggling big time. The Heat, they got a big contribution last game from Kyle Lowry off the bench. We'll see if they decide to put him in the starting lineup or not today. But either way, the Heat, they do have a lot of guys that will command some usage with Butler, obviously, and Hero and Lowry if he's going to shoot like he did. And they still have other guys that can contribute with Strus and etc. So Adebayo, if his shot's not falling, he's just not taking them. He's known for his defense and can give you some shots if he's playing well and give you rebounds and a couple assists. But 32, he has had success against the Bulls this year, at least in a couple of games this year. But looking at his history, 2022, he struggled against them in some games. And it just seems a little high for how he's been producing. So I'm taking the under on him. I'd rather take an over on Tyler Hero, a guy that can get red hot, taking over maybe on Zach LaVine. You saw what he did last game. He's just going to continue to shoot. And then finally, another over that I like is going back to the Timberwolves side and taking Prince over 15 PRA. Torian Prince, he played 44 minutes without Gobert, and McDaniels obviously is out. So 39 in regulation with the 5 minutes in overtime. But if Gobert doesn't play, he's going to get all those minutes. If Gobert plays, you'll still get good minutes, probably come off the bench though. But 15 PRA for they just don't have much bench. Last game they played Nikhil Alexander-Walker played a lot off the bench for them, 21 minutes or so. But either in this type of matchup, I don't know if they need Cat and Gobert out there at all times. And Gobert, with how he's, if he's not playing well, maybe they decide to go a different way. We don't even know if he's going to play or not. But Prince at 15 PRA, I like. See if they have him at points alone, which could be something you could look at 9.5. That looks good as well. But you could maybe see him chip in some peripheral stats to get you to the 15. But those are what I like today. Oh, take an under on Bam, over on Cat, PRA over on Vooch's assist, under on Bam's points, rebounds, and assist, and over on Prince, assuming, well, obviously he's going to benefit without McDaniels, and then hopefully Gobert sits again. But that's what I got. Thank you for watching. Best of luck, and I will catch you all next time.